There's an idea that I think is Bruce Springsteen said. He's never heard a punk song or a rock song that's changed the world, but he's heard many songs that changed him. And I think that's a huge idea that crosses to photography. There's not going to be that one single image where it'll change the world, it'll make peace, but it'll change one person who can lead on to those ideas and those discussions. My name is Joshua Thomas. I'm 25 years old and I'm a photographer and artist. Second year in university, I was originally studying psychology and sociology, and it was probably around maybe when I did my first black and white class that I really started to adapt to it. I enjoyed all the ideas. I could approach all those sociology and psychology interests I did have into the photography as well, and I think that's what really made me fall in love with it, just all these different directions I could take with it, and it was so vast and huge, and there's just so much to learn. I only really started photographing probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and before then I was pretty much, I wasn't really doing anything. I didn't feel I was very good at anything. Even though in photography I wasn't very good, but I had to really set myself down and work hard on it. I really enjoyed documenting events, situations, scene, environments. I was being thrown in there and to make of it what I will. You kind of really start to pick up on people and the differences and what makes them unique. Sometimes you see something like that needs to be documented, it needs to be taken out of time, and I think it's things like that that really, a real life situation that inspire me to photograph. So my dad, when I'm growing up, I initially thought of him as an artist. He was a sketch artist, illustrator, and he kind of paved the way for me to be an artist, I suppose. So when I was young, we'd draw together, sketch, trade work. Thinking back, I think that was one of the foreshadowing or foundations of me being an artist and thinking about it. This exhibition is a documentation between my father and myself. He had me when he was about 15 years old, so he's relatively a very young father, and it was always kind of hard for him to grasp that idea of fatherhood and security for a child. I really found that interesting at a point when I was overseas last year, and I went to a Eric Kessel show where it was a Volkswagen car stripped apart, found images, all snapshots circling around the car, and it just had on the wall, much like this car, me and my father's relationship will go unfinished. And so he's trying to find that resolution and closure in relationship, and that really resonated with me, and I thought maybe that's what I need to try and find, because we're very close to my dad, but at the same time there's a strong distance, and so I thought maybe my photography I can kind of find a more common ground and resolution between us. Yeah, really kind of strengthen that relationship. At the same time, it's also put a huge pressure on our relationship, this whole show, and by the end of it, I think it's really all come together, and I kind of did find something more in our relationship. I'd love to get to a point where there's a situation going on and we need a photographer, let's send Joshua Thomas over there. He'd be great at it, he can do it, shoot the shit out of it and take it back and have great images. And I don't think about a particular project, but I think being able to have that kind of career where they just want to send you places and photograph, that'd be ideal. So photography really kind of gave me something to work on in my own free time, make me who I am.